Gwen just uploaded her reaction to episodes 4 and 5 of season 1 of Sister Wives. In these 2 episodes, the big events were the birth of Truly, and we see Kody and Meri go on vacation to celebrate their 20th wedding anniversary. Fast forward a decade, and we all recall the absolute cringe that was Meri and Kody's 30th wedding anniversary. So it was interesting to see Gwen react to better times between Kody and Meri. Gwen is heavily sympathetic to Meri in this reaction video, and she really calls out her dad's toxic behavior and attitude towards Meri. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. Let's discuss. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. Gwen seems to be having a really good time reacting to season 1 of Sister Wives so far. I think that she said she was 8 or 9 when they started filming for the show, and now she is 21. So it has been a journey, that is for sure. The nostalgia is real for Gwen, and it seems to be mostly happy memories. What's super clear to us as viewers is that this really was the best time for the kids. They got to exist all together as one pack of siblings. Gwen seems to be under the impression still that Vegas was an absolutely necessary move for her family, that her family was essentially run out of Lehigh. I just can't help but get irritated with the adults because I don't think they ever acted in the best interest of their kids. If they did, they would probably still be living in Lehigh. Gwen has had some very interesting takes with her reaction videos watching from the beginning, and I'm so glad that she's doing these videos. It really is a valuable perspective for viewers to see someone giving their commentary from a lived perspective. It's also interesting to see that within a family dynamic like this with so many people, there are obviously family members that are closer than others, and there's family members that have more bad blood with each other than others. No one in this family is as universally toxic as Kody, but Meri does come close for a lot of the kids. It has recently come out within the last several months that on at least one occasion, Meri did exert physical discipline with Mykelti. And many of the kids, plus Christine, have commented on Meri's stringent parenting. Gwen herself recalls the incident with Mykelti. Peyton has said publicly that Robin coming into the family essentially saved Mykelti. Christine severed any kind of relationship she had with Meri over Meri's treatment of her kids. And Madison, Janelle's daughter, has actually referred to Meri publicly as a monster. Gwen does have an ability to see nuance, and in her latest reaction video, she is quite compassionate to Meri. As Christine goes into labor with her 6th child and Kody's 13th biological child, we see a clip of Meri reflecting on her own fertility struggles.
I always wanted to have lots of kids. I guess I do. I just went about it a little bit different.
I'm so happy for Meri that while she wasn't able to give birth to a lot of children, she still had a lot. And she got the best way to do it. She didn't have to do any of the hard stuff.
Gwen says Meri has had the best of both worlds. She got to have a lot of kids without actually having to have a lot of kids. She was trying to put a positive spin on a very tough journey for anyone who wants to have kids. And I especially feel for the women going through it in these situations where their worth is largely dependent on the amount of offspring they can produce. In Mormon fundamental polygamy, the goal for the men is to have a bunch of kids. It doesn't matter if you're a shit dad or if you can't afford to support them, you just have all of the kids. While Meri may have exhibited some problematic parenting, Gwen is still able to recognize what a difficult time Meri went through trying to produce kids for Kody. In episode 4 of season 1, Truly is born. And in episode 5, we see Kody and Meri take off for Mexico to celebrate their 20th wedding anniversary. Gwen has some hot takes as she watches Kody and Meri discuss the topic of jealousy at their anniversary dinner.
I don't think that he understands me a lot and what I'm going through. And I'm not saying I understand everything that he's going through. Robin coming into the family, there's just a little distance there. I just want you to acknowledge.
Shoot, he makes such a funny face.
If I were to be giving attention to another guy.
There we go.
It's just not something I'm comfortable imagining. The vulgarity.
You said you're disgusting. Vulgarity. I think Meri should have multiple husbands. She seems like the kind of person that would rock it.
It seems wrong to God and nature, and I understand this seems somewhat hypocritical. I don't know how to get around.
Okay, so he understands how the hypocrisy.
I get that.
What do you get? Tell me what you get.
Tell me what you get.
I feel like I'm admitting that what I'm doing is completely unfair. It's just an unhealthy place to go.
It's there every day, and it's in my face, Janelle's face, Esteem's face.
It's valid for her to ask. This is really important conversation.
And it's something that we've chosen, and it's something that we're okay with. What I would like from you is just the
I
acknowledgement.
feel like a total eavesdropper.
Yeah, I do have these issues and feelings. Just some understanding and patience.
Just validate her. I love to see couples communicate. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me so happy.
It's not that I'm not empathetic about your jealousy. It's that it surprises me because the contradiction between the enthusiasm for this new person in our family versus the jealousy.
You can be happy for somebody and happy to have somebody join your life and still be like jealous that they're so amazing. Like Isabel, she's fantastically amazing and I love her so much. I can still be jealous that she's like taller or prettier than me, you know? And she's like one of my favorite people in the world.
You wanted me to pursue
It's no, he's totally invalidating her. I don't love that.
in the relationship. Why stick it out?
Oh my God.
No, I get a lot out of it. A big family and kids who love me.
He might have been encouraging her to leave.
Meri asked Kody how he would feel if she were to take on multiple husbands. And Gwen actually says that she thinks Meri would be really good at having multiple husbands. I found that to be an interesting take, but I do suppose that we have seen Meri exhibit better time management over the years than Kody, that's for sure. Kody refers to Meri's hypothetical as vulgar, and he acknowledges that he is being a tad hypocritical, and Gwen thinks that it is excellent that Kody is able to recognize that he is being hypocritical here. But Meri persists with this topic of jealousy because she's really just looking for Kody to understand what it's like to be in her situation. Kody just doesn't see how it's possible for Meri to be jealous while also happily welcoming new wives into the family. I think Gwen made an excellent equivocation here. Gwen says that she loves her sister Isabel. She thinks her sister Isabel is amazing, but she can be sometimes jealous that Isabel is so much taller than her. So Gwen can understand how Meri can be all about polygamy, all about the lifestyle, and it can still be super unfun for Meri to think about Robin coming into the family almost 10 years younger than her and banging her husband. For Gwen's example, it would be a problem if Christine treated her kids differently because Isabel was taller than Gwen. That these physical attributes or maybe personality attributes that Isabel possesses that Gwen may not somehow curried more favor with Christine and caused Christine to treat her kids differently. That would be a problem. Meri was trying to impress upon Kody in this conversation that the reason why these feelings of jealousy come up is the way Kody treats them. Gwen calls out Kody for invalidating Meri, and she is 100% right. Kody is like, well, Meri, you're the one who's telling me to go out and court women, and so why are you mad? Kody completely misses the point that, well, Meri has accepted the lifestyle, and at this point, she's enthusiastic about it. She still wants to be treated with equality and respect. Watching Sister Wives, we only get the perspective of the family dynamic from when Robin enters the family. To get a better picture of what the family dynamic was before the show, before Robin, I would highly recommend reading their book. Based off of what I've read in the book, what Meri, Janelle, and Christine have had to say what life was like in the early days, It was never happy-go-lucky between the three of them. And I think that for the most part, that was Kody's fault. Obviously, there might have been personality clashes, but it was how Kody treated all of his wives that caused them to feel the blatant favoritism and inequality. As always, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.